What's going on, guys? It's your boy, DG, David Gora, Black Samson, Gora the Explorer, Prime Force, Head Honcho. You guys already know what it is. Just want to thank you guys for stopping by, checking out the vlog. It is Monday, July 4th, and I'm stoked because it's a day I get to train and not have to worry about getting somewhere else right after training, and I can just go in, put in work, don't really have to worry too much about time constraints. And it's always a good day when you can do stuff like that. Today should be a fun day. Got some snatch work going on today. Well, before I even go into that, for those of you that don't know, I followed Chris Beeler's Icon Athlete program. I've been following it since about February. Prior to that, I was following Barbell WOD, which I followed for about a year. Briefly, I really liked Barbell WOD. It was a great program, I think, in terms of gaining strength and just making gains in general. Add in a good diet and you're going to see a lot of gains. You're squatting every day, you're snatching every other day, you're clean and jerking the days that you aren't snatching, you're doing tons of accessory work. Great program. The reason why I switched to Icon Athlete is just because in terms of, sorry about the audio, but in terms of my goals and wanting to be a little bit more competitive in terms of my CrossFit fitness function. I don't even know what I'm saying, but I just wanted something a little bit more competitive. I saw Chris Beeler's program, thought it was great. I have followed other programs, Misfit, Victus, while I was in college. It just didn't work out for me. The biggest thing for me was the amount of volume that was going on, and it was just a lot. Like, it's just gonna wreck you. And I like how Chris programs more for intensity over volume. So if you are looking for a program, check it out. It's a great program. I highly recommend it. Like I said, I've been following it since February, and I've been seeing nothing but gains. Before we head to the gym, I do need to fill up my tires because I have zero air in my tires. Well, I have some air in my tires, but if I want to make those gas gains, I need to make sure my tires are properly inflated. So I wanted to share with you guys a little trick in order to make some functional gas gains. One of the things that I like to do is stick creatine monohydrate in my tires. And what that actually does is it helps the air in the tire to stay in there longer, actually. Because, you know, the idea is you take creatine monohydrate for your muscles, and basically the idea is like muscle endurance. So why not use it on your tires? So I've been seeing actually a lot of CrossFit gains in my tires, which, you know, if you haven't done it yet, I'd really recommend doing it. I mean, you could use other supplements too in your tires, but I just prefer creatine monohydrate. That's what works best for me. I don't know what's going to work for you, but, you know, you just got to try to see what's going to really work best for your tires. I mean, you could use whey, you could use fish oil, you could use deer antler spray. I've heard a couple guys using deer antler spray in their tires, and they've seen a lot of gains from that. So, yeah, it's your choice. Pick and choose. You know, it is what it is. So right now, I just got out of the canyon. The canyon's usually about like a 10-15 minute drive, but I really love going to the canyon, as you can see from the footage. it's just a nice, peaceful, serene place to drive. And, you know, you can just kind of, especially if, you know, you like driving, it's a great drive. But yeah, right now I'm just on my way to Devout Coffee, one of my favorite coffee shops in the Bay Area. These guys are dope. They started out as basically a coffee stand and just grew it out into literally, like, as they were using their coffee stand and selling from their coffee stand, they were actually like building the shop. And they would, at first they were only open for a few hours a day or whatever, but now they are, you know, a full-fledged shop, and just a really good environment, good vibes. A lot of the times they actually have like long lines. I wouldn't say that they're at Blue Bottle level in terms of just like demand from the public, but I would say in terms of quality of coffee and just offerings that they provide, Devout's pretty legit. Like, if you're not going to Devout for your coffee, something's wrong with you. All right, we got our coffee, should be ready to go. Gym should be open in about like a couple minutes. That's the one thing that sucks about CrossFit gyms, and I wish I had my own home gym to work out at sometimes. But you're kind of at the mercy of their hours. It's not like 24-hour fitness to where, you know, you can just go in whenever you want. They're pretty much going to be open all the time, 24/7, nonstop. But it is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm grateful for the community that's there. I'm grateful for the coaches that are there, as well. That is a crazy FJ Cruiser. As well as, you know, the owners that have put their own money and sweat equity into building this gym and just providing a great atmosphere for people to train at. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, no. At the end of the day, I'm just grateful that I have a place to train at, and just a crew of people to train with. So that's where we're gonna head now, and let's get ready to have some fun. So I will catch you guys on the platform. Step up to the bar. Practice dropping. Okay. Now apply it. Better. Good. Good. Pretty good. Good. What's going on, guys? Just want to do a quick recap of today's training. My GoPro crapped out, so now I have to use my iPhone, but we're gonna make the best of what we got, right? Man, today's training was great. Was able to fully feel like I'm at a place to where I was a month ago, with just training and having my mind in the right place and just kind of being here, centered, and in the moment. So today we had 3 position snatches, which felt really good. 3 position snatches, you know, working from the ground, working from above the knees, and then as well working from the pockets, and just really getting comfortable with working from each of those positions. I worked up to 120 for my warm-up, and then I did my working sets. It was 5 sets of 1 rep, and 1 rep was from each of the 3 positions, so bottom, knees, pockets. Felt really good. Leo, one of the coaches from the gym, actually stepped in, and you could probably see in the video, he was actually giving me some pointers in terms of, you know, getting into the bottom position and actually moving my feet, which actually really helped, because I'm not sure if you noticed, is when I was actually snatching, I tend to be on my toes a little bit to counterbalance the weight, and the reason why is because my center of gravity center of gravity is off. So instead of my heel being at the middle of my foot, it's actually at the front of my foot, and I'm tossing the weight back. And so in order to compensate for the weight going back, what I've been doing lately is staying more on my feet. So it kind of throws me off, and I haven't really been able to make my lifts as I should. And so what he was saying was that when I actually snatch, to actually move my feet, so to actually kind of jump and stomp and to plant my feet, which actually helped me to, oh man, we're at 10%, man. Actually helped me to plant my feet and actually helped me to stick my lift better. So I did 5 sets of 1 at 120, which felt really good. I mean, a year ago, I probably wouldn't have been working at 120. So I'm definitely grateful to be at the weight that I am. Second thing worked at today was actually one of the events for the triples competition that I'm in. Sorry about the noise, guys. It's really crazy, really windy. But I'm gonna be doing a triples competition on the 16th of July, and so they released one of the workouts, and so we wanted to get comfortable with the transitions for that workout, which is actually gonna be a deadlift, clean and jerk, snatch ladder. At each station, you have the ability to choose which lift that you want to do. So snatch is 5 points, clean and jerk is 3 points, and deadlift I think is 1 or 2 points or something like that. And if you don't make the lift, you get half of the points for that lift. And so we just wanted to see, we had an idea, we talked about what we wanted to do, and as far as movements go, and what we wanted to hit for each number. Because it's an ascending ladder, so it starts at 95 and goes all the way up to 205, and we just wanted to get a feel for transitions and what we were actually going to hit for each lift. And so my plan of attack is going to be actually for this first workout, I'm going to be snatching everything up until 135, and then after that I'm going to be clean and jerking everything. I want to snatch 145 for the lift, up to 145, but we'll see how it plays out. I'm gonna play around with that in practice, and probably gonna be wearing my lifters for that workout. As you can see from the video, none of us were wearing lifters, but I think there will be some benefit. I mean, we're not gonna be running or anything like that, so I think it'll actually help. And then lastly, what I did for today was a Metcon. I didn't film it just because today the gym was only open for 2 hours because it's 4th of July. But the actual workout was like 30 double unders, 15 overhead squats, 9 muscle ups, and then the next workout was 24. Basically, it was kind of like a chipper, a descending ladder sort of play with muscle ups, ring muscle ups, overhead squats, and double unders. I ended up just doing 3 rounds for time, and it was 30 double unders, 10 overhead squats at 85 pounds, and then 5 pull-ups. And it took me about like 5:21, I think it took me to get all that done. But I just kind of wanted to simulate the effect that I would get by doing the actual workout in a shorter amount of time. So I kept the movements pretty much the same, except for the
muscle ups, which at the time right now we don't have like a rig like we used to have. Our old rig is gone, and so their new rig is weird. I haven't really played around with it or messed around with it too much, but the paint is pretty much brand new. And again, like I said, there wasn't a lot of time, and I just wanted to make sure that I used my time efficiently and get the work that I needed done, that CrossFit program for today. I don't even know if you guys can see me that well. But with that, guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today. I hope you guys have a great 4th of July. Make sure you guys, I hope you guys can, I'm going to be sharing more of my other videos that I'm doing. Just kind of sharing my progress. You know, these training vlogs are definitely more about training, but I'm also sharing some other content just in terms of just like the mental aspect of things, how I'm growing. I recently joined a mastermind group called the Iron Council. It's a really, really good group in terms of just being able to just grow as guys and being able to just be the people that, you know, we are called to be. There's about 100 of us in that group. So I'm going to be sharing just a bunch of different things. I may end up just kind of sharing all of this stuff through Primed Force, because at the end of the day, that's really what I want to grow. I want people to experience Primed Force as a brand that really motivates people and really inspires people to make the changes in their lives that they want to see. You know, to be better for your family, to be better for in the gym, to be better just in life in general, and being you know, positive, just creating that positive vibe and just sharing that that love for life with other people. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot more stuff. And yeah, guys, with that, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys have a great July 4th. And with that, as always, make sure you follow Primed Force. You can see that right here. All right, camera's about to die. Don't have enough memory, but make sure you guys follow Primed Force. Follow me at Black Samson. And as always, guys, make sure you have a great 4th of July. Like I said earlier, make sure you strike while the iron is hot. You already know what it is. Boom.